I'm pleased to be at this juncture to at least represent our school. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
My name is Solomon Kirubi. Also, I'm known as Kyle. I do lead in entertainment, whereby I'm the one who leads in drama, dance, music, and I'm very great to be here, to be in this talk show, and okay. I love it. Thank you.
I thought Mr. Kirubi will talk about business aspect of leading business, but a very warm welcome to our lovely panel. And to begin with you, Mr. Kirubi, yes. I don't know, but what as we speak about leadership and about the youth, and now this draws up youth leadership. What is your take when you talk about youth leadership? What comes to your mind first when you talk about youth leadership?
In my mind, firstly, is that when you are a leader, it starts from you. It starts from whom you are. Most of the people, they think like being a leader, it's very easy, but it's not easy. You always go through consequences, you suffer, because I'm a teenager. Let me say that, I'm a teenager. And maybe you're ruling someone who is older than you or younger than you, so you find it will be difficult. So being a leader, it's a gift. Let me say that. Being a leader, it's a gift.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And drawing from him, saying that it's not easy to be a leader, and especially maybe from the position where you have to lead people who are maybe even more experienced than you in one way or another, maybe more wise than you. What is your take on this, and especially from where you sit right now as the president of the Mahane Education Institute?
It's scary.
But thank you for owning up.
Yes. Yes, but I think it's what how you hold it in your heart. Like being in a position of leadership is a gift, as you said, and when you own it and you take it as something you can pride in, you're able to execute it in the right way, and of course seeking counsel from people who came before you, and because sometimes you might be younger than the people you're leading, you might feel like intimidated and all that, but when you have the principles you go by, it gets easier, and when you have a team that supports you, it's easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe that the team that is seated with you today is a supportive team.
Yeah, very supportive.
Yes.
Yes.
And Mr. Philip, you standing in the position of also as a deputy president of the institution, and they say that it is a gift. Then how do we actually nurture, or how do we actually model the youth to become leaders of today, if not, as they say, tomorrow?
Thank you for the question. It's a really nice question. And yeah, it is a gift. It's a gift for me. Honestly speaking, I've never been a prefect. I've never been a monitor. Leave alone a kiranja. What?
Okay.
I've never been a leader. But the thing is, out of the presentation that I've been given, that it's a gift, I take it as a gift. And what do you do with a gift? Do you pass it down? Do you do it like the servant who hid his gift under soil and waited for it to grow? No, you need to invest. And another great saying that I hold in my heart still today is that leaders are not born, leaders are made. And they are not made from from just sitting down and waiting, but by asking, by consulting, by getting guidance from not only God but from the people who were there before. Thank you.
And I believe that you having had a platform, especially from an institution point of view, to lead others, what does it take, Mr. Naftali, for one to be a good leader?
What it takes for one to be a good leader is, one, you have to have that confidence in you and to believe that you can deliver and be accepted by the others. A leader is one who is able to at least be a person who is outstanding. being unique and not looking to what others are doing, but being yourself. Yeah.
Okay. And now that we're talking about this within our country, do you think Kenya, we have done what it takes to actually mold the youth to be leaders? This one is free, and I don't know who is willing to answer this one. Do you think we actually doing what ought to be done in terms of bringing up the youth in a way whereby they can be good leaders and also leaders who are actually impacting a positive perspective within the society?
For me, I feel the environment, the political scene and the leadership scene for the youth, it's a bit hostile because sometimes the youth are looked down upon like by the people who were there before, like those people who've been in positions of power from Kibaki's time, Moi's time. They feel like the youth cannot do what they've done and they want to hold on that position. They don't want the youth to be in those positions, and the youth sometimes feel they cannot do it. But I feel glad that the youths are starting to take those positions. We have very young members of parliament of these days and senators, but we're not there yet. I feel the youths really need a better molding. Like those who are there before, they need to, because they'll not be there forever, they need to be able to speak to youth and show them that leadership is okay, and they don't have to fear being leaders. Because I feel some youths, it's scary for them. They feel like no one will support them. Like these people maybe have built trust with these people. People will not accept them. But and also these older people, sometimes they intimidate them. So I feel it might be very hostile environment for the youths, but we need to be confident because they will not be there forever. We are the ones who will take those positions. Yeah, the youths need to be more confident and stand firm. If they want, if you know you can lead, take that position. Okay. Yes.
I want to make it clear, this is not a political forum in any way. Yes. This is not actually a political forum. And I repeat, I want to make it clear that this is not a political forum. But I would love to beg, would there be anyone who would be willing to call the shots to run for presidency? Irrespective of what the constitution states in terms of age and qualifications, who has such a dream and aspiration? Yes, and actually why I ask this question is because actually I target from her. Most of the times we have this kind of phobia, this fear that this is too big a shot to call. It's too big, but and I've interacted with Mahanen Education Institute, and one thing of which I loved is that they train something that we call the mind education, and preferably I would love to say that it's because of the mindset of the youth that they are channeled within a certain way that they don't want to go beyond that. I don't know what you'd have to say about this.
For me, I have to agree with you that it's the mindset of the youth that is in a way lacking, because most youths think of have too high expectations. Once they are out here after high school, they have too high expectations. Yet they should know that for them to reach their goals, they have to strive and to really enforce and work hard for them to get to where they desire to reach. And the process that makes the success of anything better is the effort that you put into it. The more the effort you put into it, the better the success. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Naftali,
Yeah.
And especially on this aspect of the mindset, what do you have to say about the mindset that the youth have currently?
For me, I have to say that the youths should not sit there and just say that, oh, this leader is doing this or that. They should just they should be their own and trying to be, at least, if I'm a youth, what am I capable of doing? And what if I do it, is it going to be accepted by the others? So as a youth, you should stand as yourself and at least impact people on the greatest thing that maybe, you never know. Because you can be the next president or any other person who is superior in this country or all over the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Kirubi, you talked about you had the entertainment sector. I want to believe this is one of the most trickiest part because when it comes to entertainment, the youths have the expectations and ambitions when it comes to entertainment. Yet the school may have certain regulations and certain standards set when it comes to this entertainment. Where do you draw the line and what kind of a mindset then, what helps you actually come out as a leader?
Okay, first thing, when you're a leader in an entertainment club, first thing you have to know what the youth love. And then coming on the other side, what the school policies. Maybe in the school that you are, maybe it's a Christian school and they don't want you to play secular songs. So these days what you do, like, okay, for me mostly what I do, I bring up the youth together, we discuss, then everybody will have his or her different opinion. But yeah, it is challenging because you will play this music, then like they will tell you, you inabu, toa, hiyo ni watu wenye wameokoka. Then you see like, when you look on the other side, the school policy, then you are confused. So for me, mostly what I always do is I always go for the advice from my fellow leaders, ask them what can I do and what can I do here, then they'll give me the advice. So maybe I'll take 2 or 3 points which I've seen that they can help me, then I'll implement them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm made to believe that the panel that is seated before us today has actually gained all these skills. I can hear about the skills of consultation, the skills of listening to others, the skill of courageousness in terms of standing in front of people, and all this has come from one organization called International Youth Fellowship. And I can see them nodding their heads. So I want to give them this platform to actually tell us what is this International Youth Fellowship and how has it molded your life up to this juncture?
Yes. For the International Youth Fellowship, they hold yearly youth camps, which are a great step of camp that allows youths to interact. After all, I never really understood the fact that the saying that no man's an island until you get to meet up with the IYF. They help you grow in ways that not only you expected, but things that you would have never thought of doing in terms of being a good team player, being able to communicate, speak up, being more outspoken. And I hear that those are very good qualities in leadership. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Zubeida, Excellency, I can see a big smile on you. I don't know. I think IIF also did a few aspects of this. How did you meet with International Youth Fellowship, and what is it that you can actually take home from IIF?
I've been here since 2015. So I've interacted with International Youth Fellowship for quite some time. When I came, I joined the IYF dance, and through that I got to learn so much. Teamwork, I got to learn the Word of God. That's when I received salvation. And I also, it's a very great platform. When there are different kind of games, the World Camps, the retreats, they go for missions. It's a very great opportunity to impact the society and also have yourself being impacted. You get mind lecture, you get to interact with people in different cultures, because here we have people from different countries who come, and it's a very great opportunity. Through the World Cup, there is games, there is being volunteers, having that heart of service to other people. It's I think I've learned so much, and most part of my the way my life changed since I came, I attributed to the things I experienced through IYF. Okay. Yes.
Just to deep a little bit more,
yes.
What was the turning point of your life?
When the Word of God was spoken to me through one of the pastors through the IYF dance, and I got to open my eyes from what I knew and to what I got to know, like all the lies I had been telling myself, and getting now to receive the true salvation. That was I think the turning point. I got to change my mindset, because as we know, the mindset is the most important thing about our lives. If you have a positive mindset, then your life will be positive. And through this, I got to stay in Mahanaim. I thought I couldn't stay, but I stayed. And I can say that it's been a great time being here, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Naftali, I don't know whether you've interacted with IYF, for how long, and what is it that you can say about this IYF?
For me, I can say that IYF is a wonderful experience. I've interacted with some of my friends who are among the members there. And IYF is like an organization of which tends to support the youths to grow spiritually, and also to have that exposure on the things that are out there, are all over the world. And also it makes one to be a person who can be a leader and can lead others. And also, you know, I've learned it well, and it has really impacted me positively, because it also it talks on the mind lecture and the mind education, of which it has switched me to another level.
What do you mean by switching?
You know, back then I used to have that negative perception about life, but
Example.
you know, I had to have that thing that, you know, I can't make it. I can't be a person who can be accepted by the others. But through the mind lecture and through the mind education, I stood up, and it really helped me to be who I am today as Naftali Mwangi, another Naftali Mwangi, compared to how I used to be back then. Because the values that I have acquired from there, it's just a wonderful experience, you know. Yeah, and I'm really grateful for the International Youth Fellowship. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Solomon.
Yes.
Also speaking on the same, I don't know what you've been able to gain, and also put you in a position whereby you are able to see maybe life from a different experience as compared to before you met IYF and after meeting IYF.
Okay, when I joined Mahanaim College, before I joined Mahanaim College, first I knew IYF because they had visited our high school. So when they visited our high school, their performance was good. Then they had to give us the mind lecture, which was very good. And actually, it was speaking about like changing the way you think into a negativity way to a positive way, saying that you should not give up. They were motivating us. So inside my heart, I was saying like, I would love to join IYF. I would love to join IYF. When I joined Mahanaim Educational Institute, first thing I registered to the International Youth Fellowship as a dancer, whereby they were teaching us how to dance, giving us the mind lecture, whereby I loved them very much. Even the Bible classes, whereby they could show you, they could tell you things that you never knew, whereby they could change. We always say it in our college, navigation of the heart, whereby it could change your heart. Yeah. So that's why I love the International Youth Fellowship.
Okay. And like all the rest, I've had people mention about the dance team and something like this. And at the back of my mind, I'm trying to imagine a dance team that teaches the word of God. I don't know how this narrates because most people would actually think when it comes to dancing and something like this, ni kujibamba too, and then call it a day. But I do understand that from these perspectives, then we have more in terms of building, not only in terms of dancing. And maybe to make it very clear, the International Youth Fellowship set foot in Kenya back in 2008, and it has the motto of challenge, change, and cohesion. And I also understand you guys are planning for something big from the 28th. I don't know. Mr. Philip?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I believe that there is going to be another one of the best moments ever for the World Youth Camp. As you can see, I'm already in preparation.
Okay.
I'm so excited for the event. I would like to invite you who are out there to come and join us. It's a great way to not only learn by sermons to get the mindset education, which, by the way, helps you in ways that you cannot express, because I cannot only say thank you to the IYF for where I am right now, but I can say, please, this information is not only for us, but it's for you who are out there. And for the IYF camp, it's going to be at Kasarani Stadium, whereby there's going to be lots of events, lots of entertainments. There's going to be dance. There's going to be, as they say, dance. There's going to be acting, the Christmas cantata. It's just going to be a wonderful time.
You mentioned a list of things, but I would love to give the president an opportunity. I don't know. Have you ever attended the camp?
Yes.
And how was it, and what's your experience with this camp?
I have attended the World Camp 3 times. In 2015, 2016, and 2017. And each year it's a different experience. When it comes to the Gracious Choir, the best choir in the world, we have Christmas cantata. Like, that plays, the first time I saw, I was like, is this happening in Kenya? It was amazing. And meeting different youths from different universities, different corners of Kenya. Being a volunteer, I was able to volunteer in different sections of the World Camp, experiencing different cultures. We have academies whereby you are taught about different cultures. Hearing people's testimonies when they came through IYF. It is a different experience every time. Each year it has been amazing, and I can't wait for 28th to experience this year.
Okay,
Yes.
there's a camera in front there, and there's one person. What would you actually sell for the camp out of the many things that you've listed?
I would like people to come and experience these awesome moments. I would say it's awesome because when you come there, there's the sermons, there's the entertainment, there's the academies. Like, it is a different experience from what we know about youth camps. Like, this is on another level, and you are able to experience the Word of God, the entertainment part, the meeting different people, different cultures at the same platform. Like, I would urge all the youths out there, if you can make your way and come and make your registrations at IYF and attend the World Camp, I am sure you'll get out there with a different experience, and I'm sure you'll want to come again and again.
Okay.
Yes.
Kirubi, when it comes to the issue of finances, I don't know, Kirubi comes very close. How much is the camp, and how do you go about it?
Okay, the camp is always 1,000 shilling.
1,000 shillings?
Yeah, 1,000 shilling.
Okay. I understand it's from 28th to the 1st.
Yeah, to the 1st.
With 1,000 shillings?
Yeah, with 1,000 shilling. The 1,000 shilling, actually, it will cater a lot of things. Food, your certificate, a t-shirt. So at least, and it's worth it, because the way we always say, like, let me put it in Kiswahili. Venye utakuja, si venye utatoka. You will come with maybe a negativity mindset, but after the World Camp it's over, most of the people, they always change. And they always ask us, when is the next IYF World Camp? When is the next camp? Because he or she really loved it very much. Yeah.
Maybe from a personal point of view, have you attended this, and what was the most catching thing for you, and how many times maybe?
Actually, I've attended once, which was last year. It was my first time, and I really loved it very much. I loved the drama, the Christmas cantata. It was very
Christmas
awesome.
cantata. I've heard it now once, twice, and now thrice.
Yeah, it was.
What's about this Christmas cantata?
It was amongst the best, actually. The plays, the way they are acting. It's, you see, it's like a real thing which is happening. it's touching, very emotional. The mindset, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Naftali, maybe what are your expectations? Have you ever attended the camp, and what is it that you?
For me, I'm expecting much. For this is my first time that I'll be attending the youth camp. So I'm expecting to be entertained, to learn new things, and also the exposure, because it is a international thing. So there will be lots of people coming around. So through the exposure, I'll get to learn new things, of which, you know, a person or an individual is meant to learn new things which will be able to change your life, and also to make you to have that ambitious mind over and over again. Yeah.
I've heard you mention about something to do with cultural exhibitions. Were you able to attend, or have you been able to have an experience of this culture exchange program, and what is it all about when it comes to the youth camp?
For the youth camp, the thing about culture exposure, there is culture exposure, because aside from a section in the entertainment, we get to observe and view other people and their cultures. In terms of, there's also an African dance, which is one of the best I've seen so far. Since I've